Hello and welcome to South Boston. My name is Justin. I'm the owner of Team 53, and I've partnered with Coach Dave Academy and Impel Motorsports to bring you this week's Learn to Drive video for late model stocks at South Boston as part of iRacing's 2025 Season 4 Week 1 official series. If you guys can, make sure you hit like and subscribe. It does a ton to help out my channel. I'm a very small time racer here in Wisconsin. I've got a late model parked in my garage that I haven't been able to run all season. My daughter Sydney's been racing go-karts, and we are kind of getting towards the end of the season for that. So if you guys are looking to grab some setups for Season 4, we have the Team 53 Short Track Season Pass. $53 gets you all of the short track cars, plus ARCA and CFIX telemetry. So we definitely want to have you guys there. It's a great opportunity. We utilize some telemetry data as well to help you kind of learn not only how to drive the cars, but how to become a better driver. I myself am a 7500 I rating, so I like to pass along a lot of kind of the knowledge and expertise that I have at certain tracks onto you guys. So let's hop in here for the first video using the new iRacing UI. So kind of bear with me here a little bit. I'm very disappointed in the ability of us to see the travel of pedals and everything like that. But if you join as a Team 53 subscriber, you get access to all of my data, and you can actually see that in the raw data. I'm trying to see if I have a window open here where I can get to our Garage 61 that we utilize, and we can kind of show you guys that. Or I could open up my Coach Dave Delta app, and you guys can see everything that goes on with Delta. So basically right now we're in a session. So Delta is just kind of showing me my best laps, which was lap 43. And then what I can do is I can go in and I can analyze this. And Delta will show me exactly where I was on the track, steering inputs, where I was using brake, throttling up, loading up, just kind of going around the track. It's kind of nice there where you can see certain spots where things might have happened, where you're trying to figure things out here. You can definitely look at that. You can see timing, data. It'll show you, pretty much whatever you need here on data, speed, gear, um, all of that kind of jazz. You can look at hot lap videos, lap guides that are in there as well. So Delta is a good tool. You can see here as well, for me, a little bit faster than what we're showing down there on the leaderboard for people. The other option is we do utilize Garage 61 here at Team 53. So you can see here all of our practice sessions that we had. You can click in here to kind of our offline testing. If you're a team member, you'd get access to all of this, and you can see, analysis-wise, you can see exactly what my RPMs were every inch of the track. You can see steering inputs, and then if we add in a second lap here, I don't know what we're going to have for laps, so we'll just kind of grab something here as it loads. A little bit different weather for us, but you can see, let's just take this one, Camden Truett, and see here, analyze the laps. You can see on the track, so this top bar is showing you the distance of where I was on the track, so you can see like, oh, I entered lower than he did at this point, and then through the middle exit of the corner, I was higher than he was. You can see all that stuff. You can see here where he gained all of his time was turn 3, and then down the front stretch. For whatever reason, gearing, whatever it might be, there were some differences there. So it's just kind of cool to be able to use that tool and to be able to help you guys become better drivers. So let's hop in here though to qualifying. We're going to go out like we always do in tire heat. That's kind of a staple here of iRacing. You can see here steering wheels turning left and right, gas, brake, swerve, just kind of getting things up to speed. We'll get up to speed. It's going to be lap 2 is going to be our best laps. This is where we talk about my friends at Impel Motorsports and impelmotorsports.com. They're next level sim rig dealer as well as a Moza dealer. Great place to get stuff from. If things are out of stock and you can wait, send them an email and they will let you pre-order things as well. So keep that in mind. Gets you in line and it helps us out. Lets them know that what we're doing is worth it. So as we look here, we'll go high here in 3 and 4 to get a good run of steam here coming to the front stretch. We get to the front stretch, you can see I'm nice and tight up against the wall. We're going to go down the front stretch, and I'm already starting to turn in for turn one before we get to that start-finish line. So about this last set of dash lines before the start-finish line, when you're inside the car, let's go into cockpit, it really feels as though you're right at the start-finish line. You'll see just as that start-finish line vanishes, my steering wheel turns just a little bit to get me ready for the corner. So I like to bring it in, we'll bring it out and around, we'll cross over these lines here, we bring her around, and all of the grip here at South Boston is right under this seam here that runs on the track. So we'll get those left front down below that and the left rear, and now that we're in that grip strip, we're just going to use that to let us rotate around the corner. We'll throttle up and drive hard off the corner, get the car pointed out here to the outside wall. Strut masters here on the outside wall is kind of your cue for everything. Once you get to that, that's where you're going to start to turn in. Take it wide again, and just like 1 and 2, you want to get those left sides down there under this little grip strip here, and then we just drive hard off, and we get ourselves a nice little 14,629. There's definitely a little bit more speed in the car. I think we could probably get to a 5 pretty easy here. It's just going to be kind of refining the line a little bit and maybe some minor tweaks here on things. So let's go inside the car, presented by my friends at Overdrive Racing Oils and Lubricants. They are an independent AMSOIL dealer. I use it in my own car, use it in my race car, use it in my daughter's go-kart. Definitely appreciate it. Anytime you use the link in the description below to purchase your AMSOIL, it helps us get credit, and that helps keep the content on here free. So let's just kind of show you guys a lap. And there was a lap inside the car presented by Overdrive Racing Oils and Lubricants. So let's head over to race trim. This is going to take me a little bit longer than what it normally does. So race trim here, you can see I've just done kind of some short runs just to kind of get stuff built up for you guys in these videos. Now, this is a 100 lap race at South Boston, and I would fully anticipate probably a couple cautions early on, especially early in the week. One thing with week one that you always have to remember is there's going to be new people joining the series. You know, people that licensed up from previous years, people who saw a late model stock race on Flow and they go, hey, I want to go run this. Whatever it might be, there's going to be new people. So the first couple weeks is always kind of a feeler out in terms of things for me. And so what I usually look to do is I'll take it really easy early in the race, wait for guys to wreck out, wait for things to settle down, and then once the race really starts to settle down, probably about the halfway point to 60 to go, that's where you're really going to want to turn it on and really kind of have something for them. So we're going to be working on this setup a little bit more here for Team 53 as we get used to everything that's in the new build and we get stuff ready. But it will be kind of one of those deals that we'll get going here. But again, the race line for here is just going to be pretty much the same as qualifying. Get it rotated around. What you're seeing too is you're seeing me dip those left side tires below that yellow line. And dipping those left side tires below that yellow line are definitely going to help this car rotate. So if you feel like your car is a little bit tight, one of the things that you can do, you can drag a little bit of brake on entry, which I'm not doing in these laps, and I probably would be doing in a real race. But drag a little bit of brake on entry and get those left sides below that yellow line, and that's going to de-wedge the car and it'll help rotate the car around the corner. This track too is one of them where after probably about 20, 30, 40 green flag laps, the second lane is going to start to come in, and it's going to be one that you can use to kind of save yourself, so to speak, from passing and really kind of use that to your advantage. So I would highly recommend that if you guys are really feeling the need that you could potentially use that second lane to pass, absolutely, as well as to defend. So if somebody gets to your inside, it's not as critical that you defend the bottom. The big thing, though, would be if you are down there on the bottom is just to make sure you're not pushing up into the car outside of you, and if you're the car outside, that you're leaving a little bit of room for the car underneath you. Other than that, South Boston's usually a pretty fun week. Lots of official races. It's a free track, so a lot of people will run it, and you guys just kind of have to get used to that. So. Um, with that, if you haven't already done so, make sure you like and subscribe. Consider signing up for our Team 53 season pass, team53racing.com. It does a ton to help me out. It puts tires on my daughter's go-kart and lets us race a little bit more than what we normally would. And we will see you guys in the next video.